Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Reata Horsemanship. I'm Luke Brown. I'm excited to be with you here today after a nice weekend and on Motivational Monday. This horse I'm riding this morning is Forrest. We had an excellent session with him on Saturday with his owner who came to watch a session, and he's just doing so well. He's starting to really rate himself while he's out and about on the urban and rural trails, and especially in the arena where he struggled initially with being able to keep a nice slow canter. He wanted to bolt off and just get totally out of control, or quite a bit out of control. Maybe not totally, but he's pretty wiry and out of control when he'd pick up a canter, even a trot. He was real bouncy, and then go into a canter and almost try to buck and just get real wiry and uncontrollable. So he's getting there. He's getting to where I can pick up a canter on a loose rein. He maintains his pace. He doesn't speed up. He just goes the speed that I ask him to, and he's probably 95% there. I'm really excited about where he's headed, and this is the start of his fourth week. His owner will be coming to ride him on Saturday, and then she'll be taking him home and starting to do more arena work with him and taking him out on trails and eventually doing endurance riding. She's going to be very, very pleased with his ability to do well on endurance races. He's just has an incredible stamina. He has great genetics and is going to be a really good horse in the future. And she knows that. She just needed a little Reata horsemanship training to help him get through some of the issues that he has. And today for Motivational Monday, I wanted to focus on goal setting and the purpose of goal setting. You know, so many times we set goals and we think that the goal is the purpose of the goal. Whatever we want to achieve, whether we want to make $1 million or gain a certain amount of muscle or be able to run a marathon or whatever it is, we set these goals and we focus on the goals without realizing that the true intention or the true purpose of goal setting is developing the kind of person that can achieve that goal. Let me repeat that again. The true purpose of goal setting is to develop the kind of person that can achieve that goal. What kind of person do you want to be in life? Do you want to be a person in life that people can depend on, that you can depend on, that your family can depend on? Somebody that does something really well. And if you want to get to that point, you have to set goals to try to do something really well. And in the process, you become really good at whatever you're trying to achieve. And Jim Rohn once said, he's talking about millionaires who win, not millionaires, but people who win the lottery. And he said, if you win $1 million, best you become a millionaire before you lose it all. And let me repeat that. If you win $1 million in a lottery or some other way, or you inherit it, best you become a millionaire before you lose it all. And that has everything to do with what I'm talking about today. And that is, if somebody inherits or wins $1 million, they're not going to keep that $1 million unless they learn how to be a millionaire very quickly. And most people, there's a reason why most people who win millions of dollars in the lottery end up poorer than they were at the time they won the money 2 years later. That's an absolute fact, that there's something like 90% of people who win lotteries are poorer than they were when they won the lottery 2 years later. And why is that? It's because they weren't millionaires. They didn't create the kind of character and the kind of skills and the skill set that is needed to maintain that $1 million, to help it grow. If you want to be a bodybuilder and you want to win a bodybuilding competition, you have to become the kind of person that is mentally strong enough to tolerate all of the challenges that come with getting up and working out intensely every day. You have to become that kind of person to win the bodybuilding contest. And whatever it is, if you want to have an excellent relationship with your spouse, and this month, I mentioned this because this month we're talking about relationships. We're giving away a small guide about relationships, and we've created how to maintain a happy marriage, or how to create a happy marriage and relationship for our Lady Horse Boss membership. We've created that, and we're sending out emails to all people who have emails, who are on our email list at Lady Horse Boss and Reata Horsemanship, are going to get emails about relationships this month. And it's important that if you want to achieve the kind of relationship that people dream about, that's loving, warm, loving, supportive relationship that most people dream about, you have to become the kind of person that can create that kind of relationship. Don't look for the person that's going to give you that relationship. Become the person that can create that relationship. And when you do that, when you become that person by working at your relationships, by working on being a better person, then you attract the kind of person that can appreciate that, and you also can distract or move away from people who aren't going to help you create that relationship. You'll see that very clearly as you develop yourself and work on your relationship skills and abilities. You will see that maybe you're not in the right relationship. Maybe you need to move on from that relationship. And in most cases, I advocate that people work on their relationships, work on themselves, work on their relationships to overcome any challenges they might have, because most relationships, especially marriages, can be salvageable. You married that person for a reason. And that's because you love them. In most cases, you love them, and you were crazy, madly in love with this person. You liked him, you loved him, they were your best friend. But at some point, you stopped doing the necessary things to become and to continue to become the person you need to be to have that relationship. That is why your relationship is failing. That's it. And so whatever it is, if you want to make $1 million, if you want to, or be a millionaire or a billionaire, it doesn't matter what it is that you want to do. If you want to do that, it's the process of getting there that's most important. You have to become the kind of person that can be wealthy and stay wealthy if that's what you want. Don't just wish for wealth. Wish for the courage and strength to go out and become a wealthy person. Become the person of character that deserves wealth. And Jim Rohn has said this too. He said, life doesn't give you what you want, it gives you what you deserve. And I was offended by that a little bit initially when I heard that statement, but I thought about it over the years. Oh, really? Yeah, pretty much over the years. I've thought about that, and why is it that life gives you what you deserve? And people might think, well, that's not fair. It should be what I want. No, it's what you deserve, and what you deserve is who you become. Who you become equals what you deserve. You become the person that deserves that $1 million, or you become the person that deserves that excellent marriage or relationship. That's the key. I hope that helped you guys today. It's been on my mind this morning, and relationships have been on my mind because that's what we're developing, and we're working on. In 2 weeks, going to start our Lady Horse Boss membership that, of course, I'm going to be a part of as Reata Horsemanship in the horsemanship portion of it, as well as some of these videos and such. But there's going to be so much available in that so much excuse me, there's going to be so much available for you to help you out in your life, help you live your best life. That's our purpose at Lady Horse Boss and Reata Horsemanship, is to truly help you live your best life, whether it be in your horsemanship skills or all the other skills that are necessary to become the person you want to be to live that best life. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Until next time, be thankful, live with purpose, live with passion, and as always, stay safe in the saddle.